my videos are a bit more rough and ready. I'm out and about. Come on, Pepper. Out in the evening because it's a little bit cooler. In Panama, really, you're looking at minimum 32 degrees every day all year. So that's very hot. And because of El Nino this year, it's been even more hot and humid. So we're reaching temperatures of 40 degrees most days, which has been. So those who know me know that I've always been a runner, recreational now, and it's quite challenging actually in this climate to be a runner, which is I do find that quite challenging, I'm not going to be honest. But it is quite hard to run here because of the humidity. As you see, I'm in a jungle setting now, very much rainforest here, very jungly. Pretty much the whole of Panama actually, even within Panama City, which is the urban environment, there are patches of jungle. In the evening, you have to be a bit careful because the wildlife tends to come out a bit more. So we're out at 6 p.m. local time, which would be about my cutoff. Some of the wildlife can be a little bit challenging. I knew a friend who, a friend of a friend, who ran into a jaguar. So, serious stuff. I had a call by a friend that morning. So don't go out running this morning, Libby, because there's a jaguar loose. I'm like, gosh, you don't have that issues in Canada. Certainly not in England. Papa! It's my dog. We're also fostering a dog right now. So a lot of stray dogs here. So for dog lovers, it's quite tough. So I've been very lucky. I've done a lot of travelling in my life. I was born, I'm 48, and so grew up at a time where it was very common to have a gap year and to go on lots of travels to Europe, very much on a shoestring. I don't know if that still happens as much now, but my goodness, the things we used to get up to, it was very different. And me and Alice went to university together. We'd already done a lot of travelling before we both met. And I was always sending postcards to everyone I knew. I just loved, I'm very social and I love connecting with people, and that felt like a really nice way of doing it. Like I lived in Japan for 2 years, and then I was just sending so many postcards every week, and the beautiful Japanese designs, which is so lovely. A tricky thing about Panama is there's no postal service, which makes it quite tricky. And you could FedEx it, but $80 for a postcard is a lot. So